YouTube, we are back with part 3 of resetting the NBA to 1983. I'm just gonna cut to the chase right here. We're awaiting the best draft class in NBA history right now, the 2003 draft class. Now the draft lottery is right in front of me, but before we get into it, make sure you go watch the first 2 parts to get caught up. Now if you're part of that 98.8% of viewers that are not subscribed, alright, I'll shut the fuck up. But seriously though, we're on the road to 200 subscribers. As of recording this, we're at 174. But without further ado, who is gonna get LeBron James? The New York Knicks. They already got Gabe Buckner, and now they're gonna get LeBron James. And the Mavericks, if I remember correctly, they still have Tim Duncan and Allen Iverson. If they can get Melo on that team, that's gonna be crazy. If they can get D-Wade or Melo or Chris Bosh, they don't need Chris Bosh, but if they can get D-Wade or Melo, I think that'll really help them out. I mean, doesn't matter which team gets him, it's gonna help him out regardless. But this team especially, I think this team, if they got that as a big 3, y'all better watch out. And with the first pick, the New York Knicks select LeBron James. He is going to New York alongside Gabe Buckner, the savior of the Knicks. I can't believe last video I actually showed like hatred towards that dude in the first, like when he got drafted. But then when he won the title, I switched up so quick. It was so funny, man. But LeBron James goes to the New York Knicks. With the second pick, the Dallas Mavericks select Carmelo Anthony out of Syracuse. Melo goes and joins AI years before they did in real life. Hopefully this time it can work out. We all know Melo is my favorite player, so I'm gonna be rooting for the Mavericks. The Indiana Pacers with the third pick select Dwayne Wade out of Marquette. The Rockets with the 4th pick select Chris Bosh out of Georgia Tech. The Golden State Warriors with the 5th pick get Chris Kaman. The Memphis Grizzlies with the 6th pick select Boris Diaw. Kyle Korver to the Clippers. They're about to have a crazy team, bro. That's a great role player right there. And the Cleveland Cavaliers select Josh Howard. He was an all-star in real life. He got potential. The Lakers trade their pick to the Pacers, and the Pacers select TJ Ford. Didn't they select him in real life? Alright, never mind. He was drafted by the Bucks in real life, but he did play for the Pacers. I know that. And the Rockets now alongside Chris Bosh to get Leandro Barbosa, the Brazilian Blur. Shout out to the Big 3 legend. Now the Denver Nuggets to join Shaq and Penny Hardaway. Oh, they trade it. They trade him to the Kings. The Kings now select David West. That's crazy, he dropped to 16. And now the Kings with back-to-back picks, Jose Calderon, the Raptors legend, the New York Knicks legend, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons legend. Now the Milwaukee Bucks select Michael Petrus. The Atlanta Hawks select James Jones, the real King James. And Kobe, Steve Nash, Elton Brand, Jermaine O'Neal, Baron Davis, along with so many other players, are all free agents this year. Is Kobe gonna run it back? Is he gonna try and bring Seattle another championship? Or is he gonna take his talents to a different team? Okay, Sean Marion stays with the Heat. Baron Davis stays with the Knicks. This is a crazy team, bro. Baron Davis, Gabe Buckner, LeBron James, Gerald Wallace, a young Gerald Wallace off the bench. This team's gonna be crazy, bro. Elton Brand stays with Zach Randolph, Vince Carter, and now a rookie, Kirk Heinrich. Jason Terry stays on the Hornets. He's kind of a sleeper. I didn't really talk about him too much, but he's at 87 overall. Lamar Odom re-signs to Toronto on a 4-year deal. And Jermaine O'Neal stays a Clipper. And the Minnesota Timberwolves signs Steve Nash. They have a young Richard Jefferson, Shane Battier. They still have Jamal Crawford, putting up 18 a game for him. Sharif Abdur-Rahim signs with the Philadelphia 76ers, who still have Jason Richardson, Corey Maggette, Isaiah Ryder. Kobe Bryant signs a 4-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. He has a young Joe Johnson on this team. He's got Jay Williams. What did he do, bro? He just won a championship with Seattle. That's crazy. On our test to the Spurs, I thought it was hilarious how he went to Detroit when we all know what happened between him and Detroit. And the Cavs, they pick up Manu Ginobili. They have John Wagner, who's 88 overall. Oh, this dude won Finals MVP for him, right? Yeah, he did. He robbed Alonzo Mourning. This Rockets team is a problem. Gilbert Arenas, Richard Hamilton, Jalen Rose, Stromile Swift, Chris Bosh, and Steve Francis joins the New Jersey Nets with Joe Smith, Allen Houston, Vin Baker. One of the most underrated players of this entire sim. What could have been in real life, man, if it wasn't for some unfortunate events. Oh my god. Vin Baker wins MVP? 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and basically 2 blocks. The MVP? That's crazy, bro. He's had better seasons than this and didn't win MVP. You know what, man? He deserves it, bro. What could have been in real life? That dude was like the KG before KG. And we got LeBron James winning the Rookie of the Year award for the New York Knicks. 21 a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Hey, we all know how 2K juices LeBron's defensive stats. And Jamal Perry, Kobe's wingman in the finals last season, wins the 6th Man of the Year award, 19 off the bench. And Shaq wins DPOY. Desmond Mason, MIP, almost 20 points a game. And the New Jersey Nets went 65 and 17. That's why Vin Baker won the MVP. Okay. Vin Baker, All-NBA first team, obviously. Gilbert Arenas, Steph Marbury, Tim Duncan, Elton Brand. Wow. 20 and 13. Wow, that's crazy. All-NBA second team, AI, Kobe, LeBron, Dirk, and Shaq. Chauncey, VC, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, KG, and Yao Ming on the All-NBA third team. All defensive team, we got LeBron already making it. All defensive second team, we got Ray Allen, KG, Vin Baker. Oh my gosh, bro, no way. It is his rookie season. Melo put up 20 points in his rookie season. Played 71 games and is out for the season with a spinal injury. Bro, that could be career altering. That's insane. D-Wade, 18 a game, 6 assists, a steal and a half, and a block in his rookie season for the Pacers. Chris Bosh, 12 and 8. That's not too bad considering, I mean, he's not shooting efficient, but that's not too bad considering he's like the 3rd or 4th option on that team. We got Ron Artest and the Spurs clinching the #1 seed. And we got Vin Baker, the MVP, leading his Nets to the #1 seed in the East. The Houston Rockets, with Richard Hamilton, Gilbert Arenas, Stromile Swift, Jalen Rose, Chris Bosh, eliminate Tim Duncan and Allen Iverson in a gentleman's sweep. I don't know if it would have won them the series, but Melo obviously injured with a spinal injury. I don't even know what that means for his career. And the 3rd seed Timberwolves, led by Steve Nash, he's trying to make it to the finals for a 2nd straight season, eliminate the Sacramento Kings. And the 2nd seed Clippers, they got some talent on that team, man. They eliminate Shaq and Penny Hardaway. And in the East, Vin Baker and the Nets make it out of the 1st round quite easily. And Kobe and the Bucks, they eliminate the Detroit Pistons and make it to the 2nd round. Oh, the Rockets eliminate the Spurs in 7. They just have too much firepower. They're not even using Chris Bosh. And the Clippers are able to make it to the conference finals. Kyle Korver, 7 for 8 from 3. That was his first game of the playoffs. He must have been injured or something, but 29 points is insane. That was his first game of his career. Wait, hold up. That was his first game of his career. That was his first NBA game. In game 7, to lead him to the conference finals, he had 29 points on 7 for 8 from 3. That's insane. Kobe takes out Jason Richardson, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, and the Sixers with a 37-point game, and they advance to the conference finals. And we have the 1st and 2nd seeds in the East, and we have the 2nd and 5th seeds in the West. Oh my gosh, was that another reverse sweep? Did the Rockets just reverse sweep the Clippers? That is the most Clipper thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyways, the Rockets make the finals and the New Jersey Nets able to sweep Kobe and the Bucks. Kobe going crazy in Milwaukee, but he gets eliminated by Vin Baker and the New Jersey Nets. Vin Baker is going all out this year, trying to win an NBA title. Now we got the Nets and the Rockets in the NBA Finals. Who would have thought? Honestly, who would have thought? I thought for sure the Dallas Mavericks were gonna make it. I thought that the Bucks were gonna make it. To be honest with you, I thought the Bucks were gonna make it because of Kobe. I thought Kobe was gonna lead them. But no, we got Vin Baker, the MVP of the league. That surprised me. I never would have expected Vin Baker to be the MVP of the league. I know he was really good in real life and he's really good in the sim, obviously, but I didn't expect him to be MVP. But anyways, game 1. And we don't even need to jump in. The Rockets able to take game 1, 106-85. Joe Smith, 16 and 13. Vin Baker, 15 and 10. They're gonna need a little more out of him. Gilbert Arenas, 26. It gets the job done. And once again, the Rockets run away. Joe Smith 25, Vin Baker 13 and 12 with 6 assists too. They need more from him. They need more scoring from their star player. They cannot have Joe Smith shooting a 1 for 11 from 3. Gilbert Arenas 35, 7 and 12. Chris Bosh 23 and 9. This team has so much depth. It's actually crazy, bro. Richard Hamilton leading the Rockets to a Game 3 victory. Glenn Robinson this time. Vin Baker is nowhere to be found. 5 for 15. He's having a tough series. He's not even doing bad though. He's averaging a double-double the entire series. Like they need more scoring out of him. And Allen Houston had a bad game too. 6 turnovers. The Rockets take a 3-0 series lead. Okay, and the Nets are able to take Game 4. They avoid being swept. Richard Hamilton 27 points. There we go. Zach Barnes 29. Vin Baker 22, 14 and 8. That's what they need from their star. That's what they need from the MVP of the league. And again, the New Jersey Nets take Game 5. Vin Baker's listening to me. 31, 14 and 6, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Glenn Robinson 29 and 9. Joe Smith 23 and 15. Gilbert Arenas 26, Bosh 20 and 10, but they can't get it done because Vin Baker has listened to me somehow. It's now 3-2 for the Rockets. It's win or go home for the Nets, as it has been for the last 2 games. The Nets avoid elimination again and they force a Game 7. Can they complete the reverse sweep? Gilbert Arenas 23 points. But look at this team. This team is united. They pulled through. And we jump in with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left of Game 7 of the finals. The Rockets are up 103 to 102. Baker's trapped. He gets it out to Joe Smith, 2-time champ for the Lakers. 5 on the clock. Takes him down to the post and gets the layup to go. Joe Smith willing it in. Gilbert Arenas needs to whip out a gun or something. Now Jalen Rose getting the screen up top by Bosh. Rose, fadeaway midi, and it's good. Trying to bring Houston a title. Gets trapped up top, gets it to Joe Smith, who almost turns it over. Fadeaway jump shot, and hits it. Joe Smith has that championship DNA. I think they're looking to get it to Chris Bosh. He does, and he dunks it. Vin Baker taking a high-risk steal attempt, and it doesn't work in his favor. Arenas, oh, what a spin move. Oh my God, step back, and he hits it. Allen Houston gets his defender jumping. Takes it all the way, and gets the, oh, he misses the layup. He missed the layup, there's 41 seconds left. Oh, what a pass. And Bosh with the pump fake, and he dunks it over Vin Baker. And the second free throw misses. Vin Baker on the rebound. There's still hope. They need a quick bucket. They can't be screwing around. Barnes now. They got to get it out of his hand. He's selling. What is he doing? Vin Baker gets blocked by Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh just secured their championship. Gilbert Arenas had 24 points, 17 rebounds. This dude is a 6'4" guard. And the Houston Rockets win the 2004 NBA championship, led by Gilbert Arenas. And Scottie Pippen, who was on that Nets team, retires. And now the draft lottery. Who gets the first overall pick? The Orlando Magic get the #1 pick, followed by the Lakers and the Pacers. Charlotte Bobcats and the New Orleans Hornets are new to the league. With the first pick in the 2004 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic, like in real life, select Dwight Howard. Now the Lakers with the second pick select Devin Harris. The Pacers, to join Dwayne Wade, select Emeka Okafor. Now the Chicago Bulls select Sean Livingston, the guy who's never missed a mid-range jump shot or any jump shot inside the three-point line. It's true, you can look it up. The Trailblazers traded their pick to the Knicks. The Knicks now draft back-to-back, and they select Anderson Varejao to join LeBron, ironic enough. And the Knicks back-to-back, they select Edward Dunleavy. I'm not even going to say anything about this dude because look what happened last time I did with Gabe Buckner. And Luol Deng goes #9 to the Celtics. Andre Iguodala goes to the Supersonics. Tony Allen to the Cavs. Kevin Martin goes to the Jazz. J.R. Smith joins the Pistons. Chris Webber, Chauncey Billups, Kenyon Martin, Vin Baker, Alonzo Mourning, all free agents now. Kenyon Martin stays with the Heat. Vin Baker re-signs. The MVP gets a 5-year deal. Chris Webber joins Kobe in Milwaukee. This is what he needed. He already got it done on Seattle. A young Joe Johnson off the bench. They got Chris Webber and Kobe. Jay Williams too. This team might do it. And Chauncey Billups joins the Golden State Warriors. And Alonzo Mourning joins the Chicago Bulls. He joins Paul Pierce, who put up 32 a game last year. And Manu Ginobili joins the Clippers. Hedo Turkoglu leaves the Clippers for the Seattle Supersonics. They have Sean Kemp still, but he's really old. But they have a young Andre Iguodala. This team could make some moves. Just give him... They have Kwame Brown. They're winning the title next year. And Big Z to the Cavs, just like in real life. Except, I mean, obviously he was there from the start, but you know what I mean though. And David Robinson, I didn't even realize it. The leader of the Warriors dynasty in the 90s leaves Golden State and goes to the Philadelphia 76ers, who have an amazing team, it seems. They got a big foray here. Wow, the Pacers are looking really good still. They got D-Wade off the bench, which I don't know why he's not starting, but they got him off the bench. They got Caron Butler, Eddie Curry, Emeka Okafor. They have a lot of bigs actually. I hope they like make a decent trade or something, but they got a lot of big men and a lot of young big men too. Emeka Okafor, Eddie Curry, both young, and it looks like Melo's healthy again, which is good for the Mavericks. Hopefully they can actually do something. They got AI still, they got Timmy D, they got Carmelo. They don't have too much depth otherwise, but I'm glad Melo's alright, man. He's my favorite player. Gilbert Arenas takes home the 2005 MVP, 29-9-9. Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year for the Magic. Grant Sharp, 6th Man of the Year, okay. Tim Duncan, DPOY, 2 blocks a game, 12 rebounds, that's solid. Grant Sharp also MIP, 6th Man and MIP, 12 off the bench. Them defensive stats are looking good, all around decent offensively, except for them shooting splits. The free throw is looking nice, but everything else, All NBA first team, we got Gilbert, we got Steph Marbury, we got KG and Dirk out 4 to 6 weeks for the Magic. That's a crazy front court. I just realized they got Dwight and Dirk down there. That is insane. Elton Brand, once again, All-NBA first team, 25-13. All-NBA second team, we got Jason Kidd, Dwayne Wade putting up 24 a game. Chris Webber, we got LeBron James, we got Yao Ming. All-NBA third team, we got Kobe, Steve Nash, Paul Pierce, 27 a game. Lamar Odom, 23-9 on the Raptors. And Shaq. All defensive first team, all defensive second team, we got D-Wade and LeBron. All rookie first team, we got Dwight, who's injured 2 to 4 weeks. Devin Harris putting up 10 points for the Lakers. Josh Smith, 23rd pick. Yeah, I guess I didn't see. He has 5 points a game for the Raptors, but he's gonna develop into something really good. Andre Iguodala for the Supersonics, 8 points. Luol Deng, 10 points for the Celtics. J.R. Smith for the Pistons, 11 points. And Hedo Turkoglu leads the Supersonics to the 1st seed. That's honestly surprising. And the Heat, led by Tony Parker, Kenyon Martin, Sean Marion, get the number 1 seed. No real upsets here. We got the Supersonics needing every game of the first round to take out the Spurs, led by Keith Van Horn, Ron Artest, Rashard Lewis. And the Rockets, Gilbert Arenas, Chris Bosh, Richard Hamilton, they're looking for back-to-back titles. They make it out of the first round. They sweep Shaq and Penny Hardaway. Shaq was actually injured. And the Timberwolves, led by Steve Nash, Shane Battier, and Richard Jefferson, sweep the Kings, Amari Stoudemire, and an older Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. And we got Melo, Tim Duncan, and Iverson getting out of the first round quite easily, which is already a good sign for Melo's career. Over in the East, we got Dwight and Dirk getting swept. It looks like none of them played. It looks like both of them were injured. We got the Celtics sweeping the Raptors as well. Vince Carter and Elton Brand get taken out in 7 games of the first round by the Sixers. And Kobe and C. Webb make it out of the first round against D. Wade. 38 points from Kobe. The first seed Supersonics are eliminated by the Rockets. The Rockets make their second straight conference finals. And Melo, Iverson, and Tim Duncan get eliminated by Steve Nash in 7 games as well. And the Sixers, 44 points out of Sharif Abdur-Rahim, and they're able to take down Kobe and Chris Webber. And the Heat, Mike Bibby as well. They have Mike Bibby as a backup point guard. He's putting up 26 a game. Both of their guards are putting up 25 plus. And then they also have Kenyon Martin, one of the best inside finishers in the league. Now we have the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers in the conference finals. And then the Rockets and the Timberwolves in the conference finals. And the Rockets make the finals again, this time against the Miami Heat, the first seed, the best the East has to offer. In game 1, the Miami Heat are able to take it. Mike Bibby leads their team 29 points. Look at 4 players with over 20 points. They had 5 players with over 15 points as well. Gilbert Arenas 27 and 12. And it looks like Richard Hamilton got injured, unless he was already dealing with an injury. And an absolute blowout win for the Heat. Kenyon Martin 26, Gerald Haywood 26, Tony Parker 24 and 14, Sean Marion 15 and 10. Gilbert had a triple double but couldn't get the job done. Chris Bosh, they need more out of him. The Rockets pull through, led by Gilbert Arenas' 32, 6 and 12, and Stromile Swift with his 32 points. The Heat are still up 2-1 though. And we jump in with Miami down by 2 with 1:45 left, and a steal from Mike Bibby. And he hands it off to Drew Gooden, post hook, and he misses it. Miami's up 2-1 in the series, and a charge, and it is a blocking foul. Gilbert Arenas to the line, and he makes both. Tony Parker screen up top from Drew Gooden. Pull-up jumper for Tony, and it's good. Tony Parker once again running the same play. Pull-up 3 this time, and he misses it. Stromile Swift with the rebound. Hamilton gets a screen from Bosh. Rip Hamilton finds Bosh on the cut. Bosh all the way. Layup is good. And the Houston Rockets are up by 4 with 26 seconds remaining. Gets a screen, but takes a smothered jump shot. Tony Parker just sold the game for the Heat. And Jalen Rose makes 1 of 2, but he misses that one. The Heat still have a chance. Drew Gooden for 3? What the hell? Drew Gooden just hit a clutch 3 in the playoffs. Rip Hamilton needs both of these free throws to go. And he makes the first one. The second one is also good, and the Houston Rockets take Game 4, tying the series at 2. And we jump into Game 5, Miami by 1 with 1:09 remaining. The Rockets need a bucket here, and he takes it up with the layup, and it's good. I don't know who that was. I missed it. Now they call for an ISO up top. Tony Parker takes it all the way, and it's good. 52% contested. Tony Parker forces that layup, and it drops. Jalen Rose on the inbound. Down by 1, 15 seconds left. Now we're down to 6 seconds left. What can Gilbert Arenas pull out? Chris Bosh, 2 with 1 with the game on the line, and it's good! Chris Bosh hits the game-winning layup with 0.4 seconds remaining. Heat need a bucket, and they need it now. Tony Parker is their only hope. 0.4 seconds left. They get it to him for game, and it's good. Oh my god, did he hit it? Does it count? It doesn't count, and the Houston Rockets take a 3-2 series lead. And the Miami Heat, led by Kenyon Martin's 36 and 11, take home Game 6, forcing a Game 7. And the Miami Heat have won the 2005 NBA championship. Tony Parker leads that team, averaging 21 and 13. Just like in real life, Tony Parker is an NBA champion in 2005. Warriors Dynasty members Brad Daugherty and David Robinson are both retiring. Same with Glenn Rice and Tim Hardaway, both retiring at age 38. Now the draft lottery. I think this is the draft that Andrew Bogut went number 1, but we got Chris Paul, The Lakers get the number 1 pick. And with the first pick in the 2005 draft, the Lakers select Andrew Bogut. They pass up Chris Paul. I know Bogut was really good back then, but still. Now the Pistons select Chris Paul out of Wake Forest. The Golden State Warriors select Marvin Williams. That is not Marvin Williams. This is a downloaded draft class, so yeah, I don't know who did that, but alright. Now the Phoenix Suns with the 4th pick select Charlie Villanueva, the Toronto Raptors legend. Now the Charlotte Bobcats select Darren Williams out of Illinois. That is a crazy pickup. The Memphis Grizzlies select, or they trade, I don't know who that is, and they select Andrew Bynum. That is not Andrew Bynum in the picture, but Andrew Bynum goes to the Supersonics. Got Raymond Felton being drafted by the Blazers, Gerald Green to the Cavs, Luther Head to the Clippers, Lou Williams to the Nets, Danny Granger goes to the Blazers, Nate Robinson to the Wizards, Monte Ellis to the Timberwolves, Jason Kidd is a free agent along with Paul Pierce, Gilbert Arenas. Is Gilbert Arenas gonna run it back? Is Tony Parker gonna run it back? The Heat keep Tony Parker, the Raptors keep Pau Gasol, Shane Battier stays a Timberwolf, Gilbert Arenas re-signs with the Rockets, Joe Johnson stays a Buck with Kobe and Chris Webber, Jason Kidd re-signs to the Celtics. Jason Richardson stays on the Sixers. And the Knicks pick up Juwan Howard to add to their team. They still have the big 3 of LeBron, Gabe Buckner, and Baron Davis. And Richard Jefferson joins Shaq and Penny. Zach Randolph signs with the Jazz. He leaves Vince Carter and Elton Brand in Washington and he goes to the Utah Jazz, joining Jamal Mashburn, who's still going strong. And Eddie Curry joins the Atlanta Hawks. And LeBron James wins his first MVP of his career in 2006. 27, 8, and 6, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year for the Pistons, 18 and 7. Dwight Warren, 15 points, 8 rebounds off the bench, wins a 6 Man of the Year award. Shaq, another DPOY. And Kareem Rush, MIP, 14 a game now. All-NBA first team, Gilbert, Jason Kidd, LeBron, KG, and Shaq. All-NBA second team, Dwayne Wade, 26, 5, and 8. Stephon Marbury, Dirk Nowitzki, Chris Webber, Yao Ming. All-NBA third team, Tony Parker, Allen Iverson, Hedo Turkoglu. Vin Baker still going strong at 34, averaging 18 and 11. And Elton Brand, who's injured, broken right leg for the season. He was putting up 20 and 12. All defensive team. All defensive second team. All rookie first team. He had Chris Paul, obviously Darren Williams, averaging 14 and 8. Jarrett Jack, Andrew Bogut, the number 1 overall pick, 9 points, 10 rebounds, basically 2 blocks a game. Raymond Felton, 13 a game. Gerald Green, 14 a game. Marvin Williams, who doesn't have the right face scan, 7 points a game. Andrew Bynum, who looks nothing like Andrew Bynum, 6 points. Just realized now that Mike Bibby signed with the Supersonics and led them to the first seed. And the 8th seed Lakers upset the first seed Supersonics, led by Q Rich, AI, Melo, and Tim Duncan. Sweep Gilbert Arenas, Chris Bosh, and them in Houston. And the 7th seed Clippers eliminate the first seed Timberwolves in 7. We have obviously Milwaukee sweeping the Celtics. The Pacers swept the Wizards. Vince Carter, after winning his title, has barely made it out of the first round since. Miami takes down Toronto in 7. Tracy McGrady still hasn't flourished into what he was in real life. LeBron and Gabe Buckner are able to take down the Magic, led by Dwight and Dirk. Kobe and Chris Webber, what an effort by Chris Webber, 25 and 20 is crazy. They're able to sweep D Wade and Peja Stojakovic. LeBron James and the Knicks gets taken down in 6 by Tony Parker and the Miami Heat. Melo leading the Mavericks to a Game 5 and series win against the Lakers. And we have Chauncey and the Warriors sweeping the Clippers in the conference semis. And now we have the Warriors and Mavericks in the conference finals, along with Kobe and the Bucks and the Miami Heat. Kobe and the Bucks get taken out in Game 5. Tony Parker leading the Heat to back-to-back finals. Allen Iverson with a 44-point effort in Game 6, leading that big three to the NBA Finals for the first time. And the Dallas Mavericks take Game 1. Shawn Marion with 23, Tony Parker with 22 and 10, Iverson with 32, Q Rich with 20. Melo got injured and played horrible. 7 points, 3 for 10. A sprained left ankle, thankfully only day to day, but Melo's history with ankle injuries starting early in his career. We jump in now in Miami. Miami's up by 2 with 1:50 left. Tony Parker finding Shawn Marion in the corner for 3, and he hits it! Shawn Marion, the ugly ass jump shot, hits the corner 3. And Melo gets it on the baseline now, taking it in the post. Coming off an injury last game, gets the tough shot to go! 60%, and Melo hits a post hook. And Jared Jack with a steal! Takes it all the way, Q Rich in the corner for 3! No good! They try to play make. They get it down to Shawn Marion with a wide open layup. Melo got caught lacking on defense. Miami by 5 now. The Mavericks, and he gets a steal. The Mavericks needed a clean possession, but instead they get a turnover, and Shawn Marion turns it into 2 quick points on the other end. Melo takes it all the way and gets fouled. They need both of these free throws to go. First one by Melo is good. Second one goes as well. Tony Parker to the line. First free throw is good, 64% though. And the second free throw is also good. Miami takes Game 2 and ties the series up. And just like that, Melo answers for the Mavericks along with Tim Duncan and Iverson, all with great performances, and they take Game 3. We jump into Game 4, Dallas up by 4 with 1:38 left. Shawn Marion now gets it to whoever the fuck that is, and he misses the layup. Iverson spin move to Melo now, being guarded by Drew Gooden. Finding Q Rich for 3, and he misses it. Kenyon Martin on the rebound. That was their best look so far. Now they got Al Harrington up top, being guarded by Quentin Richardson. Harrington takes it all the way. Floater is good. 5 on the shot clock. Iverson all the way, and posters! What a dunk! Allen Iverson. I was not expecting him to yam that. Iverson just crammed on whoever sorry ass was in the paint. Dallas takes a 3-1 series lead. Melo with 30 points. Iverson with 25 and 10. 4 steals. He shot 0 for 8 from 3, but he had the absolute poster to seal the deal in Game 4. And with that, the Dallas Mavericks have won the 2006 NBA championship, led by Allen Iverson, your finals MVP. AI, Tim Duncan, and Carmelo Anthony all get the first ring of their career. Steve Smith and Kenny Anderson retiring for the Hawks. Steve Smith, part of that Supersonics championship team with Kobe. He hit clutch threes all series long. And the draft lottery, the first pick goes to the Sacramento Kings. With the first pick in the 2006 NBA draft, the Kings select LaMarcus Aldridge. As long as they didn't pick Andrea Bargnani, I was cool with it. And the Hawks with the second pick select Andrea Bargnani out of Italy. Great player early on in his career, but did not deserve to go number 1 in real life. With the third pick, the New Orleans Hornets select Rudy Gay. That's an amazing pickup for the Hornets. The Phoenix Suns with the 4th pick select Brandon Roy. Another amazing pick. Rajon Rondo to the Jazz at 7. JJ Redick to the Bulls at 8. Kyle Lowry to the Spurs at 10. Tyrese Thomas to the Pistons at 11. Elton Brand is a free agent now, 27 years old. Yao Ming a free agent, 90 overall. Amari Stoudemire, Marcus Camby, Peja Stojakovic, and Gabe Buckner is a free agent. Is he going to leave LeBron James in the Knicks, or will he re-sign? Amari Stoudemire re-signs with the Kings. Yao Ming re-signs with the Hornets. Zach Randolph stays series on the Jazz. The New York Knicks lose Gabe Buckner, but they pick up Elton Brand. And the Washington Wizards pick up Peja Stojakovic. And Ron Artest joins the Toronto Raptors. Rashard Lewis leaves the San Antonio Spurs for the Atlanta Hawks. Marcus Camby joins the Sixers now. And Gabe Buckner takes his talents to Charlotte and joins Darren Williams and the real King James. He left LeBron for the real King James Jones. Big Z signs with the Pistons now. Lamar Odom to the Supersonics. And Hedo Turkoglu leaves the Supersonics for the Suns. And the Denver Nuggets pick up T-Mac for a 1-year deal. The 2007 MVP is Dwayne Wade, averaging 32, 5 and 10, 43% from 3 too. Holy shit. Andrea Bargnani wins Rookie of the Year. Hey man, I take back what I said. Joe Johnson, 6th Man of the Year, 24 off the bench is insane. 44% from 3. Shane Battier, 13 and 7, DPOY. That's crazy. 2 steals and a block. Anderson Varejao, MIP. And the All-NBA first team. MVP D Wade. Gilbert Arenas, LeBron, putting up 28 and 8. Melo, 29 and 7. 46% from 3 as well. And Yao Ming. All-NBA second team. Stephon Marbury, Kobe Bryant, KG, Dirk, and Elton Brand. All-NBA third team. Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Kenyon Martin, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, and Andrea Bargnani. All-defensive first team. All defensive second team. All rookie first team. LA averaging 17 and 6. Obviously Andrea Bargnani. Brandon Roy putting up 11. Rajon Rondo, 8 points, 5 assists. And Adam Morrison, 12 points. Rudy Gay, 12 points in his rookie year. I'm sure he's going to develop into something better. And Kyle Lowry, 10 points. The Supersonics, again the first seed in the West. And in the East, we got Kobe and the Bucks once again. And once again, the first seed Supersonics getting eliminated in the first round, but this time by the Golden State Warriors, led by Chris Kaman and Craig Walton. Melo, Duncan, and Iverson get eliminated in the first round by Steve Nash and Shane Battier, the DPOY. Melo had 21, 14, and 6. Couldn't get it done though. The Lakers, led by Jamal Crawford and Devin Harris, eliminate Shaq and T-Mac in the first round in Game 7. And the Clippers get swept by the Rockets. Over in the East, we got Kobe and Milwaukee getting out of the first round quite easily. And we got the Sixers, Jason Richardson and Shareef Abdur-Rahim, eliminating LeBron and Elton Brand in the first round in 7 games. And we got the Heat, led by Sean Marion's 39 and 10, taking down the Wizards. I think Vince Carter, oh my gosh, 17 and 21 by Tyson Chandler. Desmond Mason, 30 points, couldn't get it done. And we have MVP D Wade eliminating the Pistons. And the Lakers able to take out the Rockets. Gilbert Arenas 45, 9 and 10 in Game 6, but are still eliminated by Devin Harris, Jamal Crawford, and Carlos Boozer. D Wade and the Pacers make it out of the second round and into the conference finals, facing Kobe and the Bucks. And in the West, we have the 3rd seed Lakers facing the 4th seed Timberwolves. Can Steve Nash see the finals once again? And he does! Steve Nash, 21 and 13. Leading the Timberwolves to the finals, his second finals appearance of his career, and against Kobe again. Kobe Bryant and Chris Webber leading their team to the finals. Chris Webber with 24, 15, and 11 with 5 steals and 2 blocks. Kobe with 44. Dwayne Wade with 43, but gets eliminated once again. We have Kobe versus Steve Nash in the NBA Finals. This time it is Kobe and the Bucks facing Steve Nash and the Timberwolves. We now jump into Game 1. The Timberwolves are up by 3. Now Kobe gets a screen up top. He finds Chris Webber in the post. This barbecue chicken step back midi, and he misses it. The Milwaukee Bucks need a bucket. Steve Nash all the way, layup is good, overnight. They're looking to get it down low to Chris Webber, and they do. Chris Webber, post hook is good, 35%, but it doesn't matter. Steve Nash isoing up top, gets him reaching. Nash all the way, gets help, but it's too late. Steve Nash with a floater, and that will do it. The Timberwolves take a 1-0 series lead. We now sub into game 2, tied at 84. Gets it down to Chris Webber. Chris Webber with the post spin, but goes nowhere with it. He's open and he yams it down. Chris Webber, what a dunk. Gets the screen up top. Steve Nash, pull up 3 and hits it. Bucks need a bucket here. Brevin Knight, fadeaway 3, gets fouled. He got bailed out on a fadeaway 3. Steve Nash gets called for the foul, and he will shoot 3 free throws. First free throw is good, 87% too. Knight's second free throw now is also good. Can he give him a 2-point lead with this free throw here? And he does. He hits all free throws. Milwaukee by 2 with 30 seconds left. Nash now drives it all the way, gets it to Hunter. Fouled by Kobe. Can he tie the game for the Timberwolves? First free throw is off. He misses the first free throw with 17.8 on the clock. He needs this one to go down. Second free throw is also off. Kobe at the line now to ice the game. 21 points on the night. Can he get it done? The first free throw is good, and that puts the Bucks up by 3. Can he make it a 2-possession game with 15 seconds left on the clock in game 2? And he does. And the Milwaukee Bucks take game 2. We now jump into game 3. Minnesota's up by 1 with 1 minute and 52 seconds left in the game. Joe Johnson now on the wing, finds a cutting Kobe for the backdoor dunk. It finds Battier, contested 3, and it's off. Michael Pietrus with the rebound. He finds Kobe down the court, being guarded by Steve Nash, and Kobe takes it to the rack. Timberwolves have 5 seconds left on the clock to tie this game. Can they get it done, or will they go down 2-1? Steve Nash for 3 in the corner, and he hits it! Game 3 on the line, 2.8 seconds left on the clock. Brevin Knight for 3, and the game, and they drop the same play the Denver Nuggets did for Kendall Gill. A basically half-court jump shot. But we will see an overtime period here in game 3. 5 seconds left. Can Steve Nash get something to go? Floater is good. Steve Nash gets it to go, and the Timberwolves take a 2-point lead. Kobe gets it at the top of the key. Screen from Butler. Kobe, pull up 3. And it's no good. Kobe misses again. Finds Shane Battier. Over to Simmons for 3. And he hits it. What a shot from Simmons. Butler now finds Kobe. Kobe for 3, and he hits it. And they get it down low to Flores. Post fade is good. Chris Webber, step back mid-range. It's good. And they go back and forth in the overtime period. It is back to a 2-point game for the Timberwolves. Now Kobe, in transition, finds Webber, who dunks it home. Hardy, first free throw is good and gives the Timberwolves a 1-point lead. And the second one is good also. Now Kobe in transition, pull-up game is good. We're down to 1 minute and 20 seconds, and Steve Nash takes it all the way and lays it in. Screen up top for Steve Nash. Fadeaway 3 from Nash, and he misses it. Chris Webber on the boards again. 30 seconds left in overtime, and they throw the backdoor lob, but it gets picked off by Battier. There's just about 5 seconds separating the game clock and the shot clock. Steve Nash takes it all the way. Failed stripped attempt, and Steve Nash makes a layup with 8.4 remaining. Now Kobe in the corner gets doubled, finds Pietrus for 3, and it's good. Michael Pietrus hits the wing 3. Now the Bucks need to foul immediately, and they do, only wasting a couple milliseconds. He makes the first free throw, putting the Timberwolves up by 2. He needs this one to go. And it does. And Milwaukee now, I hope they get the ball to Kobe. And they do. With 3 seconds left, Kobe over 2 defenders is good. What a shot from Kobe. Over 2 defenders. Hits the game-tying 3 in overtime with 0.3 seconds left. Shaking up Bobby Simmons and travels, but gets a foul called. It looked like he shuffled his feet there. Kobe's first free throw, it misses. That one hurts. He needs this one to drop. Second free throw is good. He got 1 of 2 to drop. Trying to look for Steve Nash. He gets it to him. Battier for 3, and he hits it. The Bucks gave up a wide open 3 to one of the better shooters in the league. How can they make up for that? Chris Webber gets doubled but backs him down still and takes a bad layup and misses. Doesn't really get anywhere with the screen though. Finds Bobby Simmons for 3, and he hits the 3. That is back-to-back 3s for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're looking for an answer. Kobe, can he give it to them for 3 over Bobby for 3? What a shot from Kobe. A second clutch 3 over an incoming second defender. Now Steve Nash takes it in and makes it overnight. Brevin Knight is no match for Steve Nash. They need to get the ball into Kobe's hands, and they're looking to. Kobe for 3 again, and he misses it this time. Brevin Knight now up top, getting double screened. Takes it all the way, gets fouled, and will go to the line. He needs both of these. Brevin Knight now first free throw is good, 87%. This is looking promising. Second free throw is good as well. Bucks within 2 now. Screen up top. Webber switches on to Steve Nash. Pull-up jump shot in Webber's face, and it's no good. Webber on the glass. Now Shane Battier takes it all the way, and layup is good over Brevin Knight. Petrus wide open for a 3, and he hits it. Michael Petrus hits another open 3. Steve Nash now taking it all the way. Kicks it out to Flores, who doesn't shoot it. But Battier will, and it's smothered, and it's no good. Chris Webber grabs another rebound, finds Kobe, who takes it all the way, and dunks all over Bobby Simmons. Kobe absolutely postered Bobby Simmons and takes the lead for Milwaukee. Now Nash all the way, pull-up jump shot is pure. Milwaukee down by 1. Finds a cutting Webber and is good. What a dunk. What a find, what a cut, what a pass. They find Nash now, who gets it to Flores, kicks it out to Battier in the corner for 3, and he misses it. Hits the first free throw. He needs the second one to drop to put the Bucks up by 3, and he gets it to go. Now Steve Nash, they need something here. Nash all the way, gets blocked by Butler, and the rebound by Webber. First one is good, and that'll do it. And the Timberwolves answer in Game 4. Steve Nash with 22 and 16. Kareem Rush with 21. Kobe had 32. Joe Johnson with 30. The Timberwolves are able to tie the series at 2. And the Bucks with an absolute blowout. 32 points. Webber 24 and 13. Joe Johnson 21 and 12. But the Bucks take a 3-2 series lead. And the Timberwolves force Game 7. Familiar sight for Kobe and Steve Nash. And a blowout win for the Bucks in Game 7. Kobe with 38 and 7. Chris Webber with 24, 12, and 13. And the Milwaukee Bucks win their first title of this sim, led by Kobe, putting up 32, 5, and 6 to win his second NBA title and his second Finals MVP. And we have Gary Payton retiring, the first pick of the 1990 draft. He was a one-time NBA champion. Robert Horry retires now too. He did not win 7 rings in this universe. Now the draft lottery. To get Kevin Durant, the Cleveland Cavaliers get the first overall pick. With the first pick in the 2007 draft, the Cavaliers select Kevin Durant. And the Kings with the second pick select Greg Oden. The San Antonio Spurs with the third pick select Joakim Noah out of Florida. New Jersey trades their 4th overall pick for Zach Randolph and Roger Mason. The Utah Jazz get the 4th pick and select Al Horford. They replace Zach Randolph with Al Horford. Now the Phoenix Suns with the 5th pick select Mike Conley. Now the Trailblazers with the 6th pick select Nick Young, Swaggy P, and Marc Gasol drops to 13 by the Chicago Bulls. And Kobe is a free agent again, along with LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony, Shaq, and Steve Nash, and Chris Bosh as well. This is probably the best free agency class we've seen in a long time. Last time Kobe was a free agent, he won a title in the previous season, and he left for a different team. Now, he won a title in this previous season Will he stay or will he go now? LeBron putting up 28, 8, and 6. He's won an MVP. He has yet to win a championship. Dwayne Wade, same sort of deal. Won an MVP, has yet to win a championship. Melo has not won an MVP, but has won an NBA championship. Chris Bosh and Melo re-sign. Sharif Abdur-Rahim re-signs with the Sixers. Chauncey Billups re-signs to the Warriors. With Richard Hamilton now, LeBron re-signs to the Knicks. Dwayne Wade re-signs to the Pacers. Sean Marion joins the Bucks. Shaq joins the Trailblazers with Danny Granger, Raymond Felton, and Nick Young. And the Los Angeles Lakers sign Kobe Bryant. The Bucks lose Kobe and Kobe goes home 9 years into his career. And Steve Nash signs with the Denver Nuggets. Of course, it's after Shaq leaves. Jamal Crawford signs to the Chicago Bulls. He left the Lakers. Michael Petrus, we saw his clutch performance for the Bucks last season, joins the Charlotte Bobcats, who now have 385 overall players. Could this be a start of something new in Charlotte? And the New York Knicks lose Baron Davis to the Utah Jazz. And Michael Redd leaves the Hawks to join the Timberwolves. And the Rockets sign Tracy McGrady. Kyle Korver re-signs to the Clippers, where he's putting up 17 a game. And Steven Jackson joining Chris Paul and Big Z in Detroit. LeBron James wins his second MVP, 28, 9, and 7. And KD wins Rookie of the Year, 24, 6, and 4. Baron Davis, 6th Man of the Year now. KG DPOY. And Chris Bosh MIP, 25 and 11 for Chris Bosh. Dwayne Wade, broken left leg, 8 to 10 weeks, but still in the All-NBA first team, 26 points a game. Along with Steve Nash, LeBron, KG, and Elton Brand. All-NBA second team, Gilbert Arenas, Chris Paul, Kenyon Martin, Chris Bosh, and Yao Ming. All-NBA third team, Joe Johnson, putting up 26 as he now has the Bucks team to himself. Tony Parker and Melo. Amari Stoudemire, 27 and 10. And Pau Gasol for the Raptors, 19 and 11. All-defensive first team. Once again, Elton Brand for the Knicks, alongside LeBron. All-NBA second team, Tim Duncan, Steph Marbury, Andrew Bogut for the Lakers. All-rookie first team, KD obviously, Al Horford, only 9 points a game, but that's alright. Joakim Noah, 7 and 7. Mike Conley, 10 points. Greg Oden, broken right ankle. He is still cursed by the injuries. Shane Battier leads the Timberwolves to the #1 seed, and over in the East, the New York Knicks, led by LeBron James and Elton Brand. And the Timberwolves make it out of the first round, eliminating Manu and Jermaine O'Neal. Kobe and Devin Harris are able to lead the Lakers out of the first round against Iverson, Melo, and Tim Duncan. LeBron and Elton Brand able to take down the Magic. The Boston Celtics sweep a Dwayne Wade-less Pacers team led by KG and Luol Deng. And the Los Angeles Lakers get eliminated by the Supersonics. Ironically enough, Kobe getting eliminated by his former team. Elton Brand leads the Knicks in Game 7 to take down the Boston Celtics. Joe Johnson, 35 points, averaging 30 this playoffs, takes down the Wizards in 6. In the West, we got the first seed Timberwolves against the 6th seed Supersonics. And LeBron James and the Knicks able to make their first NBA Finals, taking down Joe Johnson and Chris Webber, and they have Sean Marion as well. And the Supersonics, led by who is Mac Bennett, take down Shane Battier and the Timberwolves in 6. And with that, it is LeBron James versus Lamar Odom in the NBA Finals. And the Supersonics take Game 1. LeBron with 34, 8, and 7 with 4 steals and 2 blocks, but it is not enough to get around 25, 6, and 6 from Lamar Odom. And the Knicks with a comeback win. LeBron with 33, 12, and 9, leading the Knicks to a win. Actually, it looks like 2 players got injured this game, Mac Bennett and Andre Iguodala. And the Knicks win again. Lamar Odom with 27, but LeBron with 36 and 10. And the Supersonics stay alive. Sasha Pavlovich, 18 points. Kenny Whitehead with 17 and 21 rebounds. The role players take this home for the Sonics. And Game 5 goes to Elton Brand, LeBron James, and the New York Knicks. Can the Knicks close this series out and LeBron win his first NBA title? And with a 47-point effort by LeBron, the New York Knicks are the 2008 NBA champions, 33-9-7 on 44% from 3, taking home the finals MVP. And Shaq retires on the Portland Trailblazers after a one-and-done season. He was a 2-time NBA champion with the Denver Nuggets alongside Penny Hardaway, but retires at 36 as an 86 overall. Larry Johnson retires as well. He was part of the Big Three on the Suns with Ray Allen and Jason Kidd, but they could never ever get it done. He was an 8-time All-Star and Rookie of the Year. Alonzo Mourning, 1-time NBA champion, leading the Cleveland Cavaliers in '98 to a title. And the draft lottery for the 2008 draft, the Nets get the first overall pick. And with the first pick in the 2008 draft, the New Jersey Nets select Russell Westbrook. And the Portland Trailblazers with the second pick select Derrick Rose out of Memphis. The Toronto Raptors with their third pick select OJ Mayo. Grocery list going to Toronto. Now the Memphis Grizzlies with the fourth pick select Kevin Love. And the Rockets with the 5th pick select Danilo Gallinari. The Atlanta Hawks with the 6th pick select Eric Gordon. And the Cavs with the 7th pick select Michael Beasley. Brook Lopez goes and joins Paul Pierce and the Bulls. Serge Ibaka falls to 15 to the Clippers. JaVale McGee goes to the formerly known as the Supersonics, but now the Oklahoma City Thunder. DeAndre Jordan falls to 26th and goes to the Celtics. At age 35, Chris Webber is now a free agent again. Jermaine O'Neal. Dwight Howard, coming off of his rookie contract in Orlando, is now a free agent. Corey Maggette, Luol Deng, Devin Harris. Is he going to leave Kobe in the Lakers? Luol Deng stays on the Celtics. Dwight Howard re-signs to the Magic. Jermaine O'Neal and Corey Maggette re-sign. Chris Webber joins the Trailblazers. And J.R. Smith joins Mike Bibby, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dwight Howard in Orlando. And Devin Harris leaves Kobe and the Lakers to join up with Steve Nash and the Denver Nuggets. And another MVP for LeBron. I think that's his third. 28, 9 and 8, 2 steals, a block and a half, 41% from 3. Derrick Rose, Rookie of the Year, 22 points, 5 assists. Larry Hughes, 6th Man of the Year, 13 and 6. KG DPOY, almost a triple-double for him actually, that's crazy, but 2 blocks and a steal a game. Thaddeus Young, MIP, Uncle Thad, playing for Toronto over a decade before he did in real life. All-NBA First Team, D Wade, CP3, LeBron, KG, Yao Ming. All-NBA Second Team, Gilbert Arenas, Jason Richardson, 25 and 8 a game. Melo, 28, 8 and 5. Chris Bosh, 25 and 11, and Elton Brand. All-NBA Third Team, we got Steph Marbury, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant already, 25 a game, Dirk Nowitzki, and Pau Gasol. Kobe's injured, but he still averaged 32 a game for the Lakers. All defensive first team, all defensive second team, all rookie first team. Obviously, we got Derrick Rose, Westbrook averaging 17 a game for the New Jersey Nets. Kevin Love, 14 and 11 for the Grizzlies. Michael Beasley for the Cavs alongside KD, 17 a game. OJ Mayo, 10 points a game for the Raptors. And DeAndre Jordan, 4 points but 8 rebounds and a block a game. 29% from the field is abysmal. And Shane Battier once again leading the Timberwolves to the number 1 seed, and Chris Paul leading the Pistons to the number 1 seed. Easy sweep for the Pistons this year. KG has not done nothing in Boston. In fact, Boston is probably one of the biggest disappointments of this entire sim. D Wade and the Pacers take out the Washington Wizards. Joe Johnson and Sean Marion of the Bucks take down Mike Bibby, Dirk, and Dwight out of Orlando in a sweep. LeBron James and Elton Brand with a gentleman's sweep on Jason Richardson, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, and Gerald Wallace. And we have the 8th seed Warriors upsetting the 1st seed Timberwolves. The Hornets eliminated Kyle Korver leading his team, 10 3-pointers made, 34 points. Melo with 44, 7, and 10. Iverson with 25 and 9 with 6 steals, but it is no good. Lamar Odom and the Thunder get it done, and they blow a 3-2 lead as well. And Kobe with a torn right hamstring day to day, but he's -6 overalls, but the Lakers still sweep. Chris Paul and the Pistons come back from down 3-1 against Dwayne Wade and the Indiana Pacers. LeBron James with 45 points, able to take down the Milwaukee Bucks and makes the conference finals once again against Chris Paul and the Pistons. Now Kobe Bryant comes back, eliminating the Thunder in 7 and making the conference finals, while the 8th seed Warriors led by Richard Hamilton and Chauncey Billups make the conference finals. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers able to get it done in the conference finals, and they make the finals against LeBron James and the Knicks. And the Lakers run away with game 1. Kobe with 29 points. LeBron with 15 points. Only took 9 shots that whole game. That's why they lost. Boris Diaw with 26 though. That's impressive. And the Lakers take game 2. Kobe with 35. LeBron with 21. Elton Brand 16 and 16. It is 2-0 for the Lakers now. And the Los Angeles Lakers, led by a 40-piece by Kobe, are able to take down the New York Knicks, and they take a 3-0 series lead. Can the Knicks avoid being swept? We now sub into Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks are trying to avoid elimination. It is win or go home. Kobe taking it all the way. Oh, he's trying to take him to the post. 5 on the clock. Double's coming. Bogut finds Calderon. Calderon for 3. And it's good! Jose Calderon hits the clutch 3. Why isn't LeBron playing right now? Kobe up top. Gets a screen from Bogut. Kobe for 3. And he hits it! Udrih mid-range. And it's no good again. They're chucking up bricks. Why is LeBron James on the bench? They're avoiding elimination here, and LeBron James is on the bench in Game 4. Udrih for 3, and it's off again. They keep drawing up the same play, and the same outcome keeps happening. And with that, the Los Angeles Lakers are once again NBA champions, this time led by the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, who came home to LA after winning 2 titles, one for the Sonics and one for the Bucks, takes home the gold for the purple and gold, averaging 37, 4, and 7 in the finals. Crazy efficiency. Shawn Kemp now retires after 20 seasons. He's a one-time NBA champion, winning with Kobe on the Sonics in 2003. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf calls it a career after 18 years. He led the Kings to a championship in 2000. What a career for Penny Hardaway as well. 16 years in the league, 2-time NBA champion, winning 1 Finals MVP alongside Shaq. And now the draft lottery. The first overall pick goes to the Grizzlies, followed by the Cavs and the Jazz. With the first pick in the 2009 draft, the Grizzlies select Stephen Curry out of Davidson. The greatest shooter to ever touch a basketball has finally been drafted into our sim. With the second pick, the Cavs select James Harden out of Arizona State. He's joining Kevin Durant and Michael Beasley in Cleveland. Now with the third pick, the Jazz select DeMar DeRozan. And Blake Griffin goes 5 to the Kings. Ricky Rubio goes 6 to the Spurs. Brandon Jennings to the Bulls. Tariq Evans goes to the Nets. Drew Holiday to the Jazz. Chris Paul is a free agent this year. He's 24 years old. He's made it to the conference finals, I believe, in back-to-back years, but came up short to LeBron. Stephon Marbury, still a 90 overall. He's also a free agent. Paul Pierce. He's led the Bulls for 11 seasons. Is he gonna stay in Chicago, or will he take his talents to another team? Yao Ming and Tyson Chandler are also free agents. Darren Williams re-signs with the Charlotte Bobcats alongside Michael Petrus and Gabe Buckner. Yao Ming re-signs to the Hornets. Stephon Marbury re-signs to the Grizzlies, who now have Jason Terry, Kevin Love, and Steph. Tyson Chandler re-signs to the Wizards. And Paul Pierce joins the New Jersey Nets. He joins Russell Westbrook and now Pau Gasol, who also signs with the Nets. Devin Harris goes to the Sacramento Kings, joining Amari Stoudemire and LaMarcus Aldridge. And Blake Griffin. This team has so many good big men. Zach Randolph joins Lamar Odom and the Spurs, along with Kyle Lowry, who's an 85 overall now. I guess Lamar Odom left the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Chris Paul wins the 2010 MVP. 33 points, 10 assists, and 2 steals. Rasheed Wright wins the Rookie of the Year over Curry. Jason Terry, 6th Man of the Year, almost 19 off the bench. LeBron DPOY, 32, 10, and 7. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Mike Conley, MIP, 21 and 7. All-NBA first team. Chris Paul, D. Wade, LeBron, Carmelo, the entire Banana Boat squad, and Dwight Howard. All-NBA second team has Gilbert Arenas, Jason Richardson, KG, Chris Bosh, and Andrea Bargnani. All-NBA third team, Manu, Steve Nash at 36 years old. KD, Dirk, and Yao Ming. All defensive first team. All defensive second team, you got Joakim Noah making it already. Curry with a high right ankle sprain. He's already cursed by the ankle injuries, but he still put up 19 points. I think he was robbed of Rookie of the Year. Blake Griffin, 15. James Harden, 11. All NBA second team, we got DeRozan for the Jazz putting up 13 a game. We got the Kyle Lowry, Lamar Odom, and Zach Randolph led Spurs with the first seed. And we got the Detroit Pistons led by MVP Chris Paul with the first seed in the East. And the 8th seed Timberwolves eliminate the first seed Spurs. Michael Redd pulls through, and Kobe puts up a triple-double in an elimination game. But the Rockets get it done. Gilbert Arenas and Chris Bosh looking for their first title since 04. And Denver, led by Steve Nash, putting up 30 and 15 with 5 steals, sweeping the Thunder, led by Andre Iguodala and Eddie Curry. And we got Melo putting up 44 and 17, along with Iverson's 20 and Tim Duncan's 16 and 21. Take down Brandon Roy and the Suns. And we have the 8th seed Bobcats with Michael Petrus, Darren Williams, and Gabe Buckner, eliminating Chris Paul and his Detroit Pistons. And the New York Knicks, led by LeBron James and Elton Brand, take down the Boston Celtics, who still have absolutely nothing going for them. D. Wade and the Pacers, with a 37-point game from D. Wade, take down Dirk and Dwight in Orlando. We have Jason Richardson with a 41 and 10 game against Joe Johnson and the Bucks to take them down in a gentleman's sweep. No 1 or 2 seed is left in the playoffs. Despite a 35 and 13 effort from Melo, Steve Nash and the Nuggets sweep the Mavericks. And Gilbert Arenas with 38 points in Game 7 lead the Rockets back to the conference finals. And LeBron James and the Knicks able to take down the Bobcats. And Jason Richardson and Sharif Abdur-Rahim leading the Sixers back to the conference finals, beating Dwayne Wade and the Pacers. And LeBron James puts up 13 points on 5 for 19 in a closeout game and gets eliminated by Sharif Abdur-Rahim and Jason Richardson, and the Sixers are back in the finals, and the Rockets, led by Gilbert Arenas and Chris Bosh, make it to the NBA Finals once again. We have the 4th seed in the West facing off against the 7th seed in the East. And Game 1 goes to the Sixers. Sharif Abdur-Rahim puts up 41 and 14. Jason Richardson with 38, 12, and 8. Gilbert Arenas gets injured in this game, puts up 23 though, but the Rockets go down 1-0 in the series. And the Rockets answer, Richardson with 31 and 11. But Gilbert Arenas, while injured, puts up 43, 8, and 10. Ties the series at 1 apiece. I accidentally simmed this one fully. I should have jumped in, but Jason Richardson with 38 points leads the Sixers to a Game 3 win. Gilbert Arenas, still injured, puts up 35 and 11. And the Sixers win again. 30 points from both Jason Richardson and Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Chris Bosh with 32 and 9, but the Sixers take a 3-1 series lead against the Rockets. Will the Rockets come back? And the Rockets absolutely dominate by 41 points. 35 from Bosh, 23 from Arenas. It is 3-2 now. Win or go home for the Rockets. We jump into Game 6 now. It is win or go home for Houston. Bosh for 3, and it's good! Right away, Chris Bosh hits a 3. Sharif Abdurrahim for 3, and it's no good, but Willis on the rebound, and the layup is no good, but he gets fouled. Now David Willis at the line here. He needs at least one to go. First one, and it's good. 65% though, that's a little iffy. Second free throw, and it goes. Arenas now gets the handoff for 3. Gilbert, no chill Gil. Chills out a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, he chilled out a little bit. Gilbert Arenas now takes it all the way, and layup is good. He gives the Rockets a lead to waste. Ivy for 3, and it's good. Off the assist from Gilbert Arenas. Richardson gets doubled. Bayless for 3. He sticks it to bring the Sixers within 1. Now Gilbert Arenas driving in, takes a contested layup, and it's off. Jared Bayless almost gets a turnover, and it goes out of bounds. Now Jared Bayless in the paint gets him jumping and gets a foul. Gilbert Arenas needed to stay disciplined. First free throw is good, 97%, and he ties the game at 109. And the second free throw, it is good. Now Gilbert Arenas up top, 20 seconds left. Championship on the line. It is win or go home for the Rockets. Gilbert Arenas backing down, tries to get a layup off, no good, but gets it back, and it's good. Gilbert Arenas hit a crazy layup. 3, 2, 1 for a game in the championship. It's getting they get to go. Does Jason Richardson get it to go? It got blocked and he got the rebound. I think he might have got it off. This is for the title. It is definitely off in time. Oh my god, what a way to decide a championship. What a finish. What a clutch basket by Jason Richardson. A 49-point performance from Jason Richardson. I had such an underwhelming reaction to that game winner for the championship because I was like shocked. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if it counted or not. And the Philadelphia 76ers, led by Jason Richardson, win it all here in 2010. And Vin Baker, former MVP, retires officially after 17 years in the league. He did not get to win an NBA championship, but he had one hell of a run. Jamal Mashburn also retires after 17 years. He was an 8-time All-Star and an MIP in '97. Spent most of his years on the Jazz. And the draft lottery. The first overall pick goes to the Toronto Raptors, followed by the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers. With the first pick in the 2010 draft, the Raptors select DeMarcus Cousins out of Kentucky. With the second pick, the Miami Heat select Jamal Jeffries. What? Now the Cleveland Cavaliers select Sean Chapman. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. The Blazers, the fourth pick, select Derek Favors. That's not a bad pickup. They have Derrick Rose. You know, I get it. John Wall is still on the board. Gordon Hayward's still on the board. The Bulls now with the fifth pick select Gordon Hayward. Now the Golden State Warriors select... Wait, they trade their pick. The Warriors trade the sixth pick. They trade for Gordon Hayward. Now the Bulls select Paul George. The Bulls picked Gordon Hayward at number 5, then traded Gordon Hayward for the 6th pick, where they picked Paul George. And John Wall dropped to 8th to the Grizzlies. Now we have Carmelo Anthony as a free agent, along with Amari Stoudemire, Elton Brand. Will Melo stay in Dallas? And the Suns keep Brandon Roy. The Jazz keep Rajon Rondo. LaMarcus Aldridge re-signs to the Kings. Andrea Bargnani stays on the Hawks. Jason Richardson, after winning an NBA title with the Sixers, stays in Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry re-signs with the Spurs. Carmelo Anthony signs with the Charlotte Bobcats. They kind of blew up their roster. They have Andre Miller still, but he joins the Bobcats nonetheless. They don't even have Gabe Buckner anymore. And Elton Brand signs with the Timberwolves. He leaves LeBron. And Amari Stoudemire signs with the New Orleans Hornets with Yao Ming. Darren Williams joins Dwayne Wade in Indiana. That is a crazy backcourt right there. Gabe Buckner joins Chris Paul in Detroit. He leaves the Charlotte Bobcats as soon as Melo joins. And Tracy McGrady, 76 overall, 31 years old, joins the 76ers in hopes that they'll go back to back. And Jamal Crawford joins Gilbert Arenas and Chris Bosh in Houston. We now enter the 2010s era. And LeBron James is the 2011 MVP. DeMarcus Cousins Rookie of the Year. Jason Terry 6th Man of the Year for the Grizzlies. LeBron another DPOY. And JJ Beasley for the Suns wins the MIP 14-9. All-NBA first team D Wade averaging 27. Gilbert Arenas, LeBron putting up 27. Melo putting up 28 on his new team. And Andrea Bargnani, All-NBA first team, putting up 20 and 12 for the Atlanta Hawks. All-NBA second team is Chris Paul. Manu Ginobili still going on the All-NBA second team at age 33. He's averaging 27 for the Clippers. Dirk Nowitzki, 32 years old, 25 and 10. Luol Deng, who's injured for a spinal injury for the season. He averaged 33 a game. Having to average 33 points on a team with Kevin Garnett, I'd have a spinal injury too. And Dwight Howard. All-NBA third team, Derrick Rose, 26 a game. Kyle Lowry, 22 a game. KD, 27 a game. KG, 22 a game for KG. And Elton Brand, 19 and 12. All defensive teams. All rookie team, we have DeMarcus Cousins, the Rookie of the Year. We have John Wall averaging 13.5 for the Grizzlies. We have Gordon Hayward putting up 14 for the Warriors, but we don't see Paul George at all. Paul George put up 8 points a game. He barely played. And we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, once again the first seed in the West. And we have the KG-led Celtics as the first seed in the East. We have Kobe and the Lakers getting upset by the 7th seed Thunder team. And we have the Celtics going out sad as per usual, getting swept in the first round by the 8th seed Nets. Paul Pierce, funny enough, sweeping the Celtics. We have the 5th seed Pistons led by former MVP Chris Paul making it out of the first round too. There's no hope for the Sixers to go back-to-back this year. They couldn't get it done in the first round. 15 rebounds for Jason Richardson is absolutely absurd. Dwight and Dirk finally get out of the first round. Joe Johnson and the Bucks take out KD and Michael Beasley and James Harden and J.R. Smith. Sprained left foot. He played 6 minutes. And now that they finally made it out of the first round, the Orlando Magic have made the conference finals. Can Dwight Howard and Dirk Nowitzki finally get it done? Paul Pierce and the Nets, along with Russell Westbrook, get to the conference finals after beating Chris Paul and the Detroit Pistons. And the Minnesota Timberwolves able to take down Derrick Rose, Allen Iverson, and Chris Webber to make it to the conference finals. And Chris Bosh and Gilbert Arenas still going strong in Houston and lead the Rockets back to the conference finals. And now we have a Timberwolves led by Salim Stoudemire. I can't remember. I remember that name though. Andrew Bynum. They led the Timberwolves to the finals. And the Orlando Magic sweep Dwight Howard 39 and 24. That game got a lot closer than I thought, but Stoudemire with 28 points leads the Timberwolves to a win. Mike Bibby, 44 points, missed only one shot. And the Orlando Magic take this one. Stoudemire with 24 this time, but Dirk with 28, Mike Bibby with 26 and 12, Dwight Howard with 22 and 11, and they take home Game 2. The Magic ran away, but the Timberwolves brought it back right after I made the decision not to jump in, so it was a 4-point win, but the Magic take Game 3. Mike Bibby with 34, Dirk with 27 and 16, Stoudemire 22 and 7, Bonzi Wells 20 points. And the Orlando Magic take a 3-1 series lead. Dirk with 29, 12, and 8. Dwight with 28 and 17. Mike Bibby with 20 and 12. Stoudemire with 29. Elton Brand with 22 and 12. But it's not good enough. And the Timberwolves run away with this. I was gonna jump in, but the Timberwolves started running away, so I decided not to. Dirk with 30, 16, and 8. The Timberwolves stay alive. Can they force a Game 7? Dirk with 39 and 10, Dwight with 27 and 11. The Orlando Magic take home the NBA title, the 1 year they make it out of the first round. And Dirk Nowitzki, 29 and 11, and 6 assists as well. Great defensive stats, 44% from 3, is your 2011 Finals MVP. Joe Smith, a 2-time NBA champion, both with the Lakers in the 90s. 1-time Finals MVP. calls it a career after 16 seasons. And now the draft lottery. Who gets the first overall pick? The New Orleans Hornets get the first overall pick, followed by the Utah Jazz and the Washington Wizards. With the first pick in the 2011 draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Kawhi Leonard. The Utah Jazz with the second pick select Kyrie Irving from Duke. And with the third pick, the Washington Wizards select Jimmy Butler. The Miami Heat with the fourth pick select Ron Wood. Okay. And with the fifth pick to join Carmelo Anthony, Kemba Walker goes to the Charlotte Bobcats, just like in real life. Now the Golden State Warriors select Herbert Buckner. Oh my god, it's Gabe Buckner's brother. They passed up on Klay Thompson and they selected Gabe Buckner's brother. With the seventh pick, the Atlanta Hawks select Chandler Parsons. With the eighth pick, the Mavericks select Klay Thompson. How fitting, Klay Thompson is on the Mavericks. Valanciunas goes 10th to the Clippers. Kevin Durant leads this year's free agency pool, along with Steve Nash, who's 37 but still an 87 overall. Averaging 25 a game for Denver at 37 is insane. Mike Conley, 86 overall. Sean Marion, still going strong. The Cavs re-sign KD. The Bucks re-sign Sean Marion. Steve Nash stays a Nugget. Al Horford stays on the Jazz. Chris Webber rejoins Kobe, but this time on the Lakers. And Josh Smith, who's had a very mediocre career, unlike in real life, he joins the Atlanta Hawks like he did in real life. And Marc Gasol returns to the Bulls, signing a one-year deal. The Bulls actually have a really solid team, it looks like. And they have a deep bench too. Wow, this team could actually go far. And Mike Conley signs with the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry is now a 90 overall. LeBron James wins his 5th MVP, averaging 30 points, 11 rebounds and 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 40% from 3 again. Kawhi Leonard, Rookie of the Year, 17 points. John Wall, 6th Man of the Year, 19 and 7 off the bench is crazy. LeBron, another DPOY. He's already had a better career than Jordan in this sim. Ronnie Flores, 14 a game for the MIP. All-NBA first team. Chris Paul, Gilbert Arenas, LeBron James, KD now. And Andrea Bargnani, All-NBA second team. Derrick Rose, no injury, 28 points. Steph Curry, Melo, averaging 24 a game. KG, DeMarcus Cousins averaging 22 and 10 for the Raptors. All-NBA 13, Manu still averaging 21 for the Clippers. Russell Westbrook, 22 a game for the Nets. Chris Bosh, 25 and 10. Dirk and Yao Ming. All defensive first team. All defensive second team. All rookie first team. We got Kyrie for the Jazz averaging 15 a game. Jimmy Buckets for the Wizards, averaging 14 a game. Kemba Walker averaging 14 for the Bobcats. Valanciunas 10 and 6 for the Clippers. And Klay Thompson putting up 12 points for the Mavericks. And we got the Gilbert Arenas and Bosh-led Rockets with the first seed in the West. And once again, we got the KG-led Celtics as the first seed. And the 8th seed Blazers, led by Derrick Rose, take down the first seed Rockets. Curry and the Grizzlies can't get it done against Manu and the Clippers. And Salim Stoudemire trying to make an NBA Finals again, but came up short. And we got Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. They take out the Suns in the first round. And the Boston Celtics actually win. Jason Kidd, 39 years old, put up 29 in the Game 5 to close out the series. The Sixers looking to make a finals again. Corey Maggette, Michael Redd, Jason Richardson, Sharif Abdur-Rahim still going strong. They make it out of the first round against Chicago. At the Atlanta Hawks, led by Andrea Bargnani with a triple-double, leading them to the second round against the second seed Pistons, led by Chris Paul and Tyrese Thomas, who's had a completely different career than he did in real life. He's a solid player. He ended up being an 87 overall in this universe. And the 8th seed Blazers blaze their way to the conference finals, led by Derrick Rose and Jamal Crawford. And Kobe and the Lakers and Chris Webber, apparently, who's 39 years old, put up 31 in a closeout game and swept the New Orleans Hornets to make the conference finals. KG and the Celtics can get to the conference finals for the first time in a while. And Chris Paul, just like in real life, allergic to the finals, gets eliminated in the second round by Andrea Bargnani's 39-16-6 with 4 steals and 4 blocks. This dude is going insane. I wish he did this for the Raptors in real life, man. I'd be so much happier. And and the Celtics get eliminated in 7 in the conference finals. And Kobe Bryant puts an end to the hot streak of the Blazers, led by Derrick Rose. What a run, though, honestly. A young Derrick Rose, 23 years old, averaging 30 points in the playoffs, leading his team, the 8th seed, to the conference finals, but gets swept by Kobe. Kobe is back in the finals, his second time as a Laker in the finals, this time against the Atlanta Hawks, led by Andrea Bargnani. And Kobe Bryant with 39 points leads the Lakers to a Game 1 victory. Andrea Bargnani only 18. They actually contained him. And the Lakers take a 2-0 series lead. Kobe with 28. Andrea Bargnani with 21 and 14. And the Lakers win by 30. Andrea Bargnani played 7 minutes and got injured. Kobe put up 25 and 10. Nick Young with 21. And the Lakers take a 3-0 series lead. Can they pull off the sweep? And the Los Angeles Lakers with ease pull off the sweep. Kobe with a triple-double in Game 4. Nick Young with 30. And the Los Angeles Lakers are once again NBA champions, led by Kobe Bean Bryant. 28, 5, and 7 for your finals MVP of the 2012 season. And Chris Webber retires. He's a 2-time NBA champion, both of them with Kobe, one of them on the Lakers and one of them on the Bucks. He's a 15-time All-Star. Big Z retires. He was part of that historic Knicks championship in 2001 led by Gabe Buckner. Allen Iverson finishes a 3-time MVP, 10-time All-Star, and a 1-time NBA champion alongside Tim Duncan and Carmelo Anthony in 2006. Marcus Camby retires after 16 years. A 2-time NBA champion, once with the Sixers and then the next season joining the Magic and winning. And now we await Anthony Davis and Damian Lillard. Who will get the #1 overall pick?